So, when we last left off, the party had struggled to survive even their first encounter before coming to the planet, narrowly escaping the death trap that was the space elevator uh, service lift. You guys came to Nimbus Plaza to see that there was barely anybody around, and the people that you did see were an eclectic few individuals that didn't seem to belong or have a specific station and were just simply wandering around unregulated. Sanctioned Psyker, who has deserted their duties, named Worm, um, and an Ogren female who seemingly has gotten lost or hasn't been paying attention and is just simply here because nobody was able to stop her, basically. But you guys have been directed towards the main building at the hub center of the space elevator, the uh, Adeptus Administratum, where the main office is. These is your end goal. This is the location that you needed to go to in order to meet with the officials down here to try and figure out some way to um, discuss the transaction of trading resources, or rather just procuring them. As you guys have a writ of the Rogue Trader, which allows you to acquire any resources necessary for your continued efforts. But in the meantime, you guys are on an away mission trying to do good by these people, and it seems as though there is a problem with people simply disappearing, and that the officials are telling people not to talk about it. In the same vein, you've heard some rumors of the Children of Dawn, or the Children of Harvest, or children of, this, that, or the other thing, of whether or not this is a cult or some sort of uh, just fantasy story of people quietly, joining this group and disappearing from their duties, or if there is some sort of ghost out there that abducts people. You're not entirely sure. The details have not been specific as of yet. But the things that have been specific are these beasts that you've seen wandering around and have actually broken into the compound. You managed to fend them off, and the female Ogryn has decided to stand guard. You guys do still have Worm, who is incapable of walking at the moment. He's crawling on the ground with his arm and leg still not working. Um, and I believe Bruise is still carrying around Daniel, the elevator technician, who surprisingly aged and passed out on the trip through the elevator. But he's been relatively unconscious for all of this. Unless, is someone else carrying him, or did you guys leave him somewhere?
I'd imagine Ryan would have set him down when he went to go ambush Big
Uh,
Wiggly.
for sure. I just meant like you guys still have them, right?
Yeah,
Not
I
really.
Okay.
mean,
I'm not going to worry about like who has who or whatnot at this point in time, but just like,
Point of order. I
yes.
wasn't here, so it didn't happen.
Okay. Uh,
I'm kidding. Just
as the as Orkington simply walks down the space elevator and looks at all of you and says like, what's all the hubbub? He joins you guys. And you catch him up to speed on what's been going on so far, which is basically just the information that I've told you. That you guys are here on a mission and things have not been going exactly smoothly as of late. What would you guys like to do?
so, was there any fights or is going on?
You see the dead body of a beast in the background.
Standing on the beast.
Funny that the greenskin appears only after the violence ends. Of course, of course. Why?
The skin isn't green. It's
Yes,
flesh
yes, I'm
colored.
sure it isn't.
It's flesh
Sure
colored,
it is.
just like any other guardsman.
Do you see my rank? I'm higher than you. I ain't green. All right.
Regardless, we should probably see what situation is in headquarters, no?
Yeah,
At
without
least
Panda here,
good
you have
spot
been
to
guardless.
gather bearing.
Sorry. Worm is laying on the ground. He's like, "All right, you guys, you go enjoy that, and I'll be here, keeping an eye on things. I'll be keeping an ear to the ground."
You won't be able to hear anything like that.
He is laying
You
on
seem
the ground.
very adept at that in the moment. I think we can trust you with that post.
Thank you very much, for the Emperor and all that. Trust me,
Well, I think
I
this
ain't
guy's
going
a
nowhere.
heretic. I think this guy's a heretic. We might want to nail him to the floor.
No, there's no need to do that. No,
Don't worry, it'll protect you from bandits.
there's no bandits around here.
It'll protect you from bandits.
All right, yes, sir. Thank you. Do you nail this man to the ground?
I'm not the highest ranked person. I would like to, but I cannot.
It's weird because you guys are like a weird collection of nobody has any real like rank that's definitive higher than anybody else.
No, Hawkins is the highest ranked person.
Kind of.
Yes, sir.
but- All right.
I shrug my shoulders and say, "Do as you please."
Okay, I shoot myself then.
All right. No, roll it.
All right.
Actually, can you even reach the trigger if you put the end of the barrel towards your head?
Ooh, I think this would have to be like a farmhouse shotgun style.
Yeah, you're gonna have to like hit it with your toe. Like it's a really long barrel.
The fucking pink
I
guy
believe in
trying to
you.
do the shotgun.
I think you could do it, but like it's gonna be a maneuver.
Tactical maneuver.
Tactically shooting myself in the head. All right, you guys head inside. I assume.
And body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carrying the poor body, the poor emaciated body of Daniel Tannhauser inside, you enter to see kind of like a cross between the DMV and like a mail like station. You can see all these like different actually, you know what, it kind of looks like an airport where there's all these like different stations and kind of like pathways that are used to like cordon off different sections of like people. Like this looks like a place that would be bustling, but you don't see anybody in here. It's like a massive space, except you do see one figure kind of off to the side, and he's currently mopping the floor.
Question: are there health items nearby?
No. What do you mean by health items?
I was making you said a wide open area with one enemy in it, and I'm like, shit, we're in a boss room.
I didn't say enemy. I said a solitary figure.
That changes nothing.
Is there a chest
Giant
behind?
enemy janitor.
Is
Uh,
there
he-
a boss music person?
He's the door technician of. Nobody's gonna get that reference. Okay.
Yeah, no, I get that reference.
Yeah, from Star Wars, the Last Jedi.
From that game, Rick the Door Technician.
No, he looks up at you, and you see he's like very emaciated, and he's once again wearing this kind of like jumper that's loose fitting. You can tell that he's very scrawny, probably underslept, underfed, and underpaid. And he's just kind of very slowly moving this kind of mop back and forth, and he looks up at you guys, and he's like, who are you guys?
Your worst nightmare.
You're gonna have to go through the proper settings to if you're gonna be meeting with somebody, you can't just barge in here without an appointment.
The goal was right
Recite
there.
all of the proper procedures to me from start to finish.
Well,
I
first
walk
you're gonna have
towards
to
him
wait
and
in
move him
line.
like a stone block
Do you just like
with the stone grinding noises and all.
just the Gmod sound effects of like all
Yep.
all the
Yep.
the like barriers and everything just getting like pulled along, just clipping, clank, click, clank.
Yep.
He slowly looks up at you and he says, can I ask to see your ID, sir?
My ID is my fingers not going up your ass.
Roll me intimidation. Please
This
complicate.
fucking dice channel.
I want you to complicate so bad. Yeah.
I complicated.
All right, you got 3 successes. You tell him that your identification is shoving your finger up his butt, and he
No, freaking. I said my finger's not doing that.
he blushes. And then no, I'm just kidding. I think he is definitely intimidated by you. What is the effect? What is the desired effect here? That he like stops talking? That he
That
tells
he
you what?
just moves out of the way and we continue.
Okay, you like he wasn't even in the center of the room. He was like off to the side. So you went out of your way to go confront him.
Yes.
What is the complication here?
I accidentally break one of his fingers when trying to move him.
Okay. You very gently just kind of like push him to the side, and he falls over. And he's just like, oh. And as he's laying there on the floor, and he kind of looks up at you, shaking. He's like, if you do that like 5-6 more times, I'm gonna get real upset.
I also got that reference. I just
Start
forget
the
where it's
counter.
from. Oh
I
right,
do
that
not
I
get
know
that
where that's
reference.
from.
What if Bruce just pulled out like one of those little fucking clickers that just like ups the number every single time he presses the button?
I'll say that his mop
I don't
breaks rather than his
understand.
finger. How about that? That way he's not like actually needs to be healed or something. Because you guys don't have a healer. I've just realized that. I don't know why I just realized that. You guys don't have a healer. He's like, oh jeez.
I miss
Point
my
Scoob.
dog, the blue healer.
Scooby!
He then gets on his hands and knees and continues using the mop just to keep cleaning, and he doesn't bother you guys anymore. So yeah, you guys continue onwards to the main office, where you actually hear voices in the distance. But you can see that there are some servitors here at the main stations that some of them actually look like they're deactivated, but some of them are like writing or typing away. And that's when you kind of realize that a lot of the power has kind of been switched off here. It's mostly like daylight filtering through some of the skylights and whatnot. But you've got these kind of it's very like dim lights that seem to be just kind of for path lighting, like secondary power lighting, basically. This again, this station looks like it's been kind of filed down to its base necessities. But you eventually get to one of these intersections where you can see that there is this lady that's wearing like kind of a high-ranking uniform, and she's like pounding her fist against the door, and you can read on the door plate some person's name, and then underneath of it is the actually let me pull this up real quick. Gerald Loggins, Adeptus Administratum, first officer. So she's like, you can't keep turning us away. There's this. Do you guys listen in on the conversation, or what are you guys doing?
Oh, eavesdropping, 100%. I need the
Okay,
key.
everybody roll me a stealth check.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not here. Me and
Stealth,
Bruce
motherfucker,
misunderstood the
stealth.
assignment and are drinking tea outside.
It's my dex or whatever it is.
What are we?
Stealth.
Oh, I capitalized. Awkward.
All right, 3
Oh.
successes.
Two. Nikolai is not trying particularly hard. He's very bemused about this.
I assume Barefoot's gonna knock this out of the park.
What am I doing?
Everyone's rolling
Stealth check
stealth.
to eavesdrop.
Oh, what the fuck?
Eavesdrop.
I eavesdrop all the time. Okay.
It's all about the tea.
Eavesdrop? Well, yeah, duh. Eventually it becomes night.
Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah. Gain a point of wrath. Yeah, you were just straight up invisible. You could like sneak up right to the door and she wouldn't notice.
I'm staring her in her eyes.
She doesn't see you.
You can see it in her eyes.
Yeah.
Ryan,
Hmm.
do you want
The
to
stealth?
roll stealth?
Are you sure you want me rolling stealth?
No, Ryan. See, this
Hey.
is why I said that thing earlier. Me and you were both too stupid. When the navigator said tea, we were like, "Ooh, tea," and we started drinking tea.
Okay. So the two of them are out farther down the hallway drinking tea, I guess. But yeah,
Ryan,
you do manage to catch snippets of the conversation. Basically, this person that you're looking at, that is fancily dressed, is a little bit dirty. You can see that her boots are scuffed up, and it actually looks like her hands are muddy. But you can see that basically the rest of this place is kind of like spotless, for lack of just normalcy. Most of this place has actually been kind of like dusty and abandoned, but like it's like very clean around here, and you can kind of see where she's marched in from. Just because of how clean the floor is, basically. But basically, she is complaining that the administratum can't keep, silencing this, that there needs to be some solution, and she's basically saying things like, I am a high-ranking member of the Imperium, and you will listen to me.
That's not how the Imperium works. You know,
You're not here. You're down the hallway drinking tea.
I know.
Okay.
I was joking. Try it sometime. Fucking bird. I'm kidding.
But then Nikolai, I don't know. Nikolai, what is it that you do that like catches her attention? She's like pretty. She's not like looking around or anything. So she's like pretty miffed and doesn't notice you guys for a while. Maybe she just like turns and just notices you guys standing there.
A bemused snort that the fucking high-ranking officer is not doing their job. Big fucking surprise. Just lol. Yep.
She turns, looks at you, kind of wipes the grimace from her face, and I think she actually takes her hat that she had tucked underneath of her arm and actually like puts it on and like stands at attention, and like marches towards you. Hello, and who are you exactly? You don't look like you're from around here. She looks you up and down.
Me specifically?
No, just all of you.
Oh, witness, I shoot her.
My God.
Do you actually?
No, I don't know. Sorry, I'll be quiet.
She actually still doesn't see Barefoot.
Okay, I guess I will apply the trader's retinue, unfortunately, here on the requisition mission.
Rogue trader, you say? She glances at you, Hawkins, looks you up and down, just kind of like a slight eyebrow raise. Like, she doesn't really know what to make of you guys. Well, unfortunately, I am unable to assist you at this current point in time because there is literally nothing I can do. I have a station by title only, as I have no men to direct, no base of operations that's still functional, and any and all resources that I have access to are prohibited. She goes to adjust her hat, and there's like a split second where you think she's going to throw it to the ground, but she keeps her composure before putting her arms behind her back and directing you all again, saying, my name is Commissar Lampliano, and unfortunately, there is the only person in here that has any say of anything, has locked everyone in their rooms, including themselves, and is not speaking with anyone at the moment. I was able to come here personally about a fortnight ago, but it seems that they have permanently shut down all communications, even the physical in-person ones. And this is her. So, I don't know what it is that you've come here for on Nimbus, but I guarantee you're not going to find it. Even if you could, nobody's going to help you.
So, you say a
You sell
problem
candy?
is...
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh fuck. My persuasion is definitely good.
I believe it is. Can that give him advantage?
Oh. Well, It's 3 successes and a wrath point.
Okay, take it. Take a point of wrath. She throws her thumb over her shoulder, gesturing at a servitor station that looks like it's a vending machine. It's got like a bunch of snacks in it.
Yum. Thank you.
It's better than the corpse starch that they're feeding us, but honestly, I don't even know where they're getting the bodies.
Wait.
So you say problem is man in charge is lock himself in a room and refuse to leave.
At first, I thought it was simple negligence, and now I'm realizing that it is quite intentional. But yes, if you would like to assist me, I was about to kick this man's door in.
Kick a door in! It just charges into the room.
Bros,
Oh,
we have big man's work.
oh, I got it. Oh, what needs breaking?
Little door over there could make pretty sprinters. Nice kindling.
Oh, I bet I'll hear a loud crack from that one. I go over and prepare to kick the shit out of that door.
Okay. Roll me whatever you want. She actually looks a little bit in awe, like, you've got an ogre in with you. You really are from the Rogue Trader. I'm trying to decide if that's good or bad for my situation.
Why not
Look at
both?
bright side. Mixes up situation. If bad, can only get so much worse. No?
Yes, I suppose any change is worthwhile. She is like casually looking over at Bruce and what he's doing.
Yo, Bruce, I think she wants to fuck you, dog.
Fuck. Wait,
So-
I think I have some glory. Can I do something with that?
Yes. I mean, what does this look like? Do you just try to like push on the door, or what are you doing exactly?
Oh, I'm doing like a front kick.
Okay, so you're like rolling athletics, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were using your weapon or something.
Yeah. All right. What exactly does glory do again?
Glory gives you extra dice for rolling, so you can spend as many glory as you want to try and get extra dice to roll.
Okay, well I have 2, so we'll see how
All
this
right.
goes. Bro,
All right.
I'm just gonna stop rolling dice at this point. I
Uh,
like.
You plant your hand on this door, and you can tell that it's actually stiff in the way that it's like stuck, as in like it hasn't been maintained, and you don't think it's been opened. I mean, like even you can figure this out, Bruce, that this door has not moved in a long time. So you do manage to wrench on it and just kind of break it off of its like kind of casters. Yeah, I think you just kind of wrench the door out of the doorway.
Okay, so it's not clean, but it does get knocked out. Okay.
Yes. You have one door now.
Add door to inventory.
Yes, add door to inventory. And you actually let's see. Yeah, you actually hear a voice coming from inside. That's what do they sound like?
Labliano, I cannot possibly be bothered at the moment. I have a very important meeting with the Rogue Trader. They will be here any minute. You better get your ass back to work or something.
And you can just hear this person just absolutely dressing the commissar down, just spouting just curses and insults that border on heretical. Just like,
Ah,
If you don't get out of here, the Emperor himself is gonna come over here and whip your ass.
Have you ever tried breathing?
do you say that?
Yes.
What? Who's that? Who's that? What do you mean by breathing?
I'm surprised you didn't hear the door get cracked down.
Yes, I can hear that door. Who's there? I can't possibly even disturb right now.
But nobody comes to the door.
Sparkhead, I think this is a job for you.
Me? Oh wait, no, you mean him.
I think the commissar just strides through the door and says, "Well, if you're looking to speak with the rogue trader, apparently he's already here."
Like, oh, you should have said so. Please escort them in. You may see yourself out.
And she kind of turns and looks at you guys.
I didn't know we were having a meeting with a walrus.
I like the company of this one. Keep this one.
All right. Under your request, she stays where she is, just standing off to the side. As you guys enter into the room, this is one of the most magnificently decorated places that you've ever seen. You see like natural carved wood that's been like stained and clear coated. You actually see like a cornucopia on like a coffee table, and like upholstery that's nicer than anything even the rogue trader has. This place literally shines and glows, and you see a very fat man that looks like he's stuck in his chair due to the shape that he is. This man resembles more of a slug than a human, as he's just literally almost a mass of flesh just in this chair.
Hey, have you
And
ever heard of
any
Kingpin?
blubbers at your appearance today.
May I ask, does the room smell at all?
Smell. I mean, give me a survival check or investigation or something.
I have
Alright.
a separate question.
Or if there's, like,
is anybody
flies or
familiar
anything.
with a thing known as the Tau? Because this fucker's giving me Tau vibes.
I need to stop.
All right.
I got 0 successes and a complication.
As you start sniffing around, I think you, I don't know, maybe you suck up, just like a piece of paper that he had that like gets stuck in your nose or something. He's like,
Oh, boy.
no, I please, I need that back. That is very important documentation of certain proceedings that happen. Actually, you can keep that. Please.
One bullet and one unidentified document of the colony.
-1. Yeah, +1 document.
I gotta make sure to unstuff that from your nose. You don't want to accidentally fire the nose bullet.
If
No, that's-
anyone,
the paper is just the what's that stuff that they put behind like shotgun shells or like
A
like
wadding?
as, like filler to
The
trap
wadding?
air or whatever. Yeah.
if anyone attempts to read this documentation, it has been organically redacted, as most of the lettering is incomprehensible. There's snot on it. Anyways, you can see that there's like a tiny little hat that's on his head that doesn't go. It looks like it's listing off. And he just kind of has his like officer's coat kind of draped over his shoulders as he is unable to fit into it. This man looks like Santa Claus if he got cancer and just gave himself up and wasted away in his chair. He just looks like like you can see so many ripples in his just his flesh. He's just got like bags on bags and so many chins. But he gestures with his tiny chubby arms like, yes, please come in, sit wherever you want. Perhaps you could have your Ogren go romp through the field out back. That might be better for the... Or do you just go in and like sit on... Do you just destroy a chair, Ryan?
I take the door and lay it flat and sit on the door.
like it's a little carpet that you've got.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Look, power move, realistically.
All right.
Like, that should be fine. The floors need to be re-roxed anyway.
And you can literally look at the floor and see your reflection in it. You have not seen as much excess in the entire Imperium in all of your lifetime.
I can see myself in the... Wait, there's a me in the floor. How'd you get there, buddy?
It looks like the reflection wants to fight.
Punches the ground.
Oh!
No!
Damn it, he's as strong as I am. I hope.
Our battle will be legendary.
Okay. I mean, this place does smell nice. The air isn't necessarily the cleanest. I mean, it's definitely smelt nicer outside with the open air and the farmland. I mean, except for like the smoke and the, that kind of stuff. But the industrialization is actually quite limited around here. It does smell clean in here. Actually, if anybody else does want to give me some sort of check, like perception or survival or something. And I think
I'll
Barefoot.
roll awareness.
I think Barefoot gets an extra dice for this because of his race.
Okay, sure.
Three successes.
Wow, the dice are really middling today.
Yeah. Also 3 successes.
One less than 4.
It smells sterile in here. So you definitely smell like cleaning supplies and whatnot. Some of those like kind of more than just like the artificial kind of smells that it doesn't smell like lemon in here. It's just like it's been cleaned and whatnot. But even more than that, I think you guys can smell that there is like a specific kind of detergent that's mostly used in like industrial kind of cleaning. Nothing that would make sense for this kind of office.
Mr. Clean.
It's like almost overpowering, and I think as you try to center in on that, you can tell that it's almost masking something, giving you the idea that this kind of cleaner would be used on something like some sort of like vehicle or engine, or if there was some kind of like big mess. So leading you to believe that there's something maybe this man's hiding or something. But
was right.
he welcomes you in, kind of gives a stink eye to the commissar, who just stands there silently.
Yes, what exactly can I do for the rogue trader? This will put Nimbus on the map, I say. Whatever it is that you need, we will thoroughly and wholly provide to you, without delay.
I just like his tone.
What's wrong with my tone? I'm simply being as cooperative as I can be to whatever the rogue trader
I
requires.
dislike his tone.
What the fuck is wrong with my tone? How dare you insult me in my own office?
His tone is better now.
Thank you.
I don't like it.
All right, Panda, take 2 egg points. You got the whole squad laughing. Donnie and Barefoot, take an egg point for learning a little something.
Egg point acquired. I ate it. Okay.
Okay.
Excellent.
Nobody's tried cooking the egg points before. Actually,
I'll do that
yes, they
later.
have.
Who cooks them? I only eat them raw.
Okay.
I prefer hard-boiled egg points.
But yes, Officer Loggins looks to you, Hawkins, and says,
Please, if you sit down in this high upholstered chair in front of my desk, we could begin works immediately. Do you have a certain writ, any sort of documentation of what exactly it is that you need? And if you would like, you can present the paper. Actually, I think I said he was like an actual stone tablet.
Well, I would prefer to stand, and this is why I'm here, and I want to, I guess, present this thing.
Okay. How do you present it to him? Do you like set it on his desk? Do you hand it to him?
Just kind of holding it out in his face so we can read it.
Okay.
Or see it.
He tries to lean forward, but he just can't. And you can see him kind of like wiggling his fingers as he's trying to reach for it. This guy's like a T-Rex. Like his arms just don't bend forward
Have you ever
anymore.
heard of Kingpin?
Yes.
No,
I want you to imagine more of Jabba the Hutt.
Those are my 2 references I was gonna make.
Yeah.
Nikolai is
asked him if
visibly
he had ever heard of
disgusted with
those
this
two.
man,
Oh yeah.
but
No,
is keeping
absolutely.
quiet.
And if anyone glances over at Lambliano, she is kind of like her nose is like itching. She's like,
She like scrunching it up.
yeah, scrunching it up. Yeah.
It seems that everything is in order, and we could provide you with these post haste without delay. If you could just hand that to me.
What?
If you just allow me to have the documentation, I can run it through my files and put it into the system. Get in touch with the local authorities and get this request posted and ran through the proper circulations.
Is he bullshitting me right now?
Make an insight check.
Yeah, 3 6. No, wait, no, that's 2 successes.
No, that's 3.
No, wait, no, that's 3 because it's 6. Yeah.
You can see that he is sweating, though you can't tell if that's just his natural demeanor. But you can tell that he has trouble. I think you catch his like eye keep flicking, and like off to the side. It seems like he is telling you whatever you want to hear. Whether or not he can actually back up his words and fulfill them, you're not sure.
I want to kind of like, you know how some, you know what? Give me a minute. This will be so much easier. Oh, my light.
What's happening?
I had to turn my light on because I'm tired of trying to describe facial expressions and reactions.
Oh.
What would you actually need from me, and what can you actually do for me?
Give me an influence check.
Influence. Ooh. It's gonna be a rough day. Oh, that's no bueno. That's a 1.
He kind of hesitates for a moment, and like licks his lips, and he's like,
There is no problem here, sir. Everything is in order, and as long as we can move on from this, and if you allow me to get back to my business, I can definitely take care of this for you. And you keep seeing his like eyes dart off, like away from you as he's talking to you.
You seem to be in quite the hurry. Why is that?
I just simply need to be subservient to whatever your business is.
Sir, should I check what's inside his brain? Revs Chain X.
I'm sorry, what?
Boy.
I'm starting to think that might not be such a bad idea.
This is preposterous.
You can see him like actually spewing spittle across his desk, and then he looks down and actually like begins wiping it. Like very. I'm trying to think of
How
like
do
the
you
word.
actually get out of that chair?
There's no reason for me to get out of this chair. This is my station. This is where I am, and this is where I shall be. And
So
yeah,
if we
but
were
yeah.
to take things, you couldn't do anything about it.
That's not necessary. I mean, please
I would like
help
to
yourself to
grab
whatever you
whatever
need.
writing implement is nearest to him.
I want to try to use telepathy to communicate with the other lady in the room
Okay.
and see if she has any either insight or real answers as to what is going on.
Roll psychic mastery. But yeah, the way that he's like wiping his desk, it seems very it's very odd the way that he like takes the like a nearby piece of paper and just like quickly wipes the desk. It's almost as if like the desk is like very reverent and he like needs to take care of it more than his actual work. But yes, it like there is something weird going on with this gentleman, but you can't quite nail it down. What'd you get for your psychic mastery?
Before I roll my psychic mastery, I need you to read that Reddit post, and this is the question I'm trying to find the answer to, because it's one of the talents that I have.
You know, Spiro, you
For
said
reference,
something
the
that I
attribute
agree with.
itself is willpower and things that affect willpower or are affected by willpower.
You know, Spiro, you said something I agree with. Nailing this guy down. I think that I should
Okay.
nail this guy to the ground.
This is a different guy.
I know. I'm aware.
When you take this talent,
fair,
you
I was
select one
about
of your
to-
attributes with a rating of 5 or higher. This talent applies to that attribute. I don't know what that means. Whenever you make a test using the selected attribute, you gain double rank bonus die. Selected
So the
attribute
question
counted.
is, if it only applies to, since the attribute is willpower, if it only applies to willpower or skills that utilize willpower. That's what that Reddit post is about.
Okay. I understand your question. I don't understand this Reddit post. So hold on, give me transhuman talent. Hello. All right. What the heck? Okay. This is a tier 3 talent.
So wait, is that something that we cannot?
Yeah, you guys are currently tier 2.
How do you know what tier a talent is?
I don't know. I just said it. Anyways. The benefit, when you use a skill that relies on the selected trend, you gain a bonus of double rank dice. So yeah, basically you get to choose a specific stat that you get to apply this benefit to, and whenever you use a skill using that stat, you get double rank dice. I'm trying to figure out what double... Is that just like you get double dice?
It's double whatever your rank is. Like we're rank 2, so.
Oh, okay. So.
Or we're rank 1, tier 2, right?
Okay,
Or
so.
the other way.
Yeah.
We're. Yeah. Okay. So your. Yes. So whatever your willpower is, you add twice your willpower to whatever your psychic mastery level is.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter because if that talent has a tier to it, which I don't see when I'm looking at, like...
I'm not going to worry about it. It's fine. Yes, this is very powerful. Yes, and the attribute is willpower. So all of your skills that use willpower, you don't just get the level of the skill and willpower added to it, you get twice willpower. So whatever your willpower is, add it twice, and then also whatever level of your psychic mastery is. Which I think you had like your psychic mastery is like 6 or something.
Psychic mastery is... Do I click the little chart duplicate? Psychic mastery is 10.
Okay, that's plus your willpower, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what your individual level is?
5.
Okay. And then what is your willpower?
Also 5.
Okay, so you roll 15 dice.
That does not sound right.
No, that is correct. That's why this is a tier 3 talent.
I think it's supposed to be 12 because of the way that I'm reading. It says you add plus... So we're rank 1. So you add plus 2 when rolling tests. Utilizing...
Oh, it's saying double the rank of what... Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was saying that you roll your attribute dice. You double your attribute. Okay.
That would be awesome, but
No.
no.
You get an additional dice equal to whatever your rank is. Gotcha. Okay. Well, get a point of wrath. You got 11 successes. I think you only need like 4 successes for telepathy.
Telepathy is powers DN 3.
Okay, 3. So yeah. You have 8 extra successes that you could bank as glory or extra effects if you want.
I don't know what extra effects. Well, then again, okay. how many would it take to be able to? Because telepathy does have the multi-target
Yeah.
aspect to it. Is that true?
You were
What
just
would it
saying that you
take-
wanted to talk to just her, but if you want to talk to everybody, you can.
Everyone excluding freaking Jabba the Hutt.
Okay. Do you want to do any, like, you know, extend the duration, extend the, like, the effect? Do you want to get, like, shielding or something? I don't know. Like,
I guess I would want to prevent anybody other than the people I'm trying to talk to from being able to listen in.
Okay.
Everyone is close enough that the range doesn't matter because it's 100 meters.
okay.
And-
I'll just say bank 5 glory then.
okay.
Okay. You actually see her, like, kind of tilt her head around and, like, reach for her weapon as she realized that there is psychic fuckery going on. What do you say to quickly quell her concern?
Just me, Rogue Trader dude. Got a question for you.
She turns and looks at you.
I give a little wink.
She glowers.
So, what is actually going on here? What can you tell me? Because clearly he isn't willing to be upfront, and something needs to be done.
She repeats, she basically says, as I stated out in the hallway, I have been unable to interact with my station. I have been simply a person behind a desk in a ghost town of a station without any, you know, workers. The situation is just beyond what is normal regulations. I do not get any missives. My communications are ignored, if not completely bypassed. We have been not able to have power, and it just seems like the entire station is shutting down, as if we're going out of business. I don't know where my men are. I don't know what the situation is here, but I am tired, and I'm going to figure it out today, with or without your help.
What do the rest of you think?
I trust the
Yeah, you-
commissar more than I trust his fatness.
To be honest, I was about 5 seconds away from conjuring fireball, threatening his desk full of paper.
About as
But-
honest as he is healthy.
Do any of you have any
Grease
questions
fires
or
are always
suggestions?
awful smells.
Excluding violence, do any of you have any questions or suggestions for this thing?
This thing.
Hmm.
That's it.
I suggest we take direct route. Look him in the eye and tell him we know he's bullshitting. We know the town is ghost. We know there is no one. And there are... what was it called? Fanged horrors or whatever, running amok in his town.
Claude
And
Fiends.
he is doing nothing. Claude Fiends.
I want to turn to him and give him a. Ultimatum isn't really the right word. I guess a suggestion. So, I am going to ask you a very simple question.
Before you ask that
Where-
question, Barefoot, could you give me either a perception or survival check?
I got you, fam. Also, it turns out that I was taking only my awareness stat and not my total score
Perception
the
skill.
last time. Yeah. which
Gotcha.
is cool.
Okay.
4, 5 successes.
Yeah, that's 5 successes. Maybe it's because of your your training of like getting into advantageous positions, hiding out, being unseen. Or maybe it's just because you're closer to the ground than everybody else. But you kind of look around the room, and you start subconsciously looking over there because of the way that this guy's eye keeps flicking over. But you see kind of in one of the corners where nobody else has walked over there yet, you see a set of footprints that seems to have like walked over and stepped into the corner, but you don't see where they would have walked out to when they left. And you're wondering if there's maybe someone in doing the same thing that you like to do, where you find a spot and basically become invisible. What were you going to say, Hawkins? You're going to give him a ultimatum question?
I have to try and remember what I was going to say.
Sorry.
No, it's good. Just, I need to actually remember what I was going to say, because I have a tendency to forget things if I don't say them right away.
You're basically asking him if he actually can assist you.
I want you to show me around the place before we do this. And I want to see the rest of your personnel that are here.
You were supposed to meet up with our technician.
He like knocks down a few piles of papers and starts rummaging through them. He's like,
Tannhauser, yes, Tannhauser. Sir Daniel was supposed to meet with you, and he could show you around anyway. And I see that you have
you do it. I think that you would be the perfect man for the job.
I unfortunately I cannot leave this station. I must get to make sure that your order is fulfilled. It's a very prestigious. It's a lot of paperwork, and if you would like to get your rewards, I must get started on this. Unfortunately, we're a little bit short-staffed at the moment, and I must take on these. What do you mean exactly?
Define short-staffed. Why are you short-staffed?
We've hired a bunch of gnomes, and no, just kidding.
Revs, Panax. How dare you?
We are stretched in with some of our constituents at the moment. You know how it is. A lot of deserters, people that simply don't want to work and have abandoned their stations. But need not to worry. I'm sure we can find you exactly what you need without issue. Will just simply take some time.
Before I do anything else, I want to use Psyniscience and see if there's any other psychic presence in this space.
Okay. He does look like he's making up excuses. I'll let you make a persuasion check as well. But it looks like he physically cannot leave his chair.
Like physically incapable?
Yes, physically. Like he is so obese that you don't think that he could walk unassisted. And it looks like he has grown so fat in his chair that he literally cannot like step up out of it without like, destroying the chair to like sever him from it.
But he walked in here, did he not?
I mean, you assume that he was, some human member of the Imperium that sat down at this desk at some point, but again, he looks so gelatinous at this person that you think that this might just be a little bit more than just simple gluttony. You think this might be something a little bit more.
A follower of Nurgle.
Or Slaanesh.
If I cut him open, is he like a Russian nesting doll?
Do you cut him
Yo.
open?
Unless I am given
We need
orders to cut
information
him
out
open,
of him,
unless
though,
I'm
is the word.
given orders to cut him open, I'm not going to, because I am a guardsman.
Very fiery.
Roll
I
roll
would-
Cynicians.
Yes, I will come pay a visit. Cynicians. That is 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.
Okay. You have one shift, as you can detect another presence in the room.
Cynicians is a DN of 3.
So what you can tell that there is a figure in this room, and they are masking their presence. And you can tell that they're doing it, using. I mean, it's got to be some sort of like psyker ability. You can tell that they're like tapping into the warp some way somehow. You don't know if that means that they're like using some sort of hypnotism to make them not able to be perceived by you. You don't know if they've like shifted out of this reality slightly or something. You can't quite tell, but you have one shift if you want to ask one question. I will also say you can kind of tell where they are. They're in like a corner of the room. Specifically
tell
the
where they
corner
are.
where the officer keeps flicking his eyes towards.
Okay, so I can tell where they are.
Yes.
Roughly. Do I still have my telepathic link established to
Yes.
the people that I would?
Is this telepathic link 2 ways?
Yes, so you guys
Yes.
could communicate with all of you could communicate with Hawkins, and then Hawkins can talk to everybody.
Oh, okay. Well, once I noticed the footsteps, I linked up with them to help kind of accurize his awareness.
Okay.
Lamb.
So he would have communicated this earlier. Apologize. I forgot to remind you guys that you can talk to each other like walkie-talkies.
Bruce,
Ah,
there's someone in that corner that I want you to apprehend when I tell you to do so. And Ratman, because I don't want to blur out your name to the rest of the folk.
Ratman.
I want you to keep your sights trained on him when I tell you to do so. But on the count of 3, I want you all to close your eyes.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
So everyone
Should
is
I
in on
be
this
prepared
except-
to? Should I be prepared to do this spell?
Yes.
Very well.
I
Obrecht,
trust your
like,
kid.
Obrecht, just for how long do I close my eyes?
When I say now, you can open them, and the rest of you will act.
Understood.
So, everyone, so for reference, just to make sure that it's understood, I'm speaking to the commissar and the rest of our crew, but not Java or said person in corner.
Yeah, you see her like slowly reaching and undoing the button on her pistol.
Okay. So I am going to do my countdown, and on 3, I want to use flashbang. In this
Okay.
room.
All right. Please roll Psychic Mastery for Flashbang, and we'll go from there.
2, 3, 4,
6.
5, 6. And flashbang is a 4.
Okay.
DN.
What does it do exactly?
Targets in range must pass DN 3 TOU. Is that
Toughness.
Toughness.
okay? Toughness, or suffer 1 shock and be blinded.
Okay. So how many did you need for this?
4.
Okay, so you have 2 shifts. Do you want to bank those at glory or do something else?
I don't know if I can like.
Do you want to like strengthen it or something to like increase the DN?
Yes.
Okay, I'll say that you can increase the DN by 2.
Okay.
What does this look like as you create this flashbang? Do you like throw out your hand like pocket sand and just like shoot out like a bright light or something? What does this look like exactly?
Fuck is it?
I guess I'm in the midst of having a conversation with
Yeah, he's
Java.
like, you haven't spoken for a while. Have you been thinking about this? Everything is
Well-
in order, correct?
I want to say, well, I think I've come to a conclusion, and as I say conclusion, just as a natural gesture, I think I've come to a conclusion. I clap my hands, and that's where the bang occurs.
Okay. You create a bang, and everyone is deafened for just a second. And you guys have your eyes closed. So I will say that everyone can just automatically succeed. When your eyes open, you see a shape moving in the corner. And before anyone can even react, Hawkins, you feel yourself getting slammed into as Lambliano screams, "Look out!" As a bolt just shoots out as this stream of light hits them. And you are knocked to the floor, and Lambliano falls on top of you. Who else is doing something?
I believe the party was ready to act at the same time as the flashbang, but
Yes.
I thought you were doing
Yeah.
flashbang and then acting.
no, it was
No.
3. He flashbangs, and we all do the thing at once.
Okay. What's Barefoot doing? Let's go down the list.
Well, as the Lord intended, I shoot.
Okay. You open your eyes and you still don't see anything there, but for a split second you swear you see like a shadow move, as like there's something there with like an active camo, kind of like Halo 2 style. So you can get the shape of something now that it's like moved slightly. So go ahead and take your shot.
Taking my shot. Oh, yeah. All right, so no special actions. See, blam. Where did I copy that? Blam.
Oh my goodness. That's only 2
Oh.
successes. Are you gonna spend anything?
How about I spend some? I have a massive glory pile.
Do you have any wrath?
I have 2 wrath.
You could use 1 wrath to reroll all those failures. You just have to spend wrath first before you spend glory.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Interesante. No, sure. I'll spend a wrath to reroll
Go for it.
all the fails.
And then you can still spend glory if you want. That's why they call it wrath and then glory.
By the way, Sparrow, thank you for allowing creativity and allowing people to try and think of ways to deal with situations.
I mean, this is not how I plan this to go, so we're we're playing Calvin Ball now. We're trying to figure this out.
Calvin Ball. So, 2, 4, 6.
So that's 9 successes total, I believe, right?
Wait. Oh, yeah, that is.
Yeah, that's 9. Yeah,
I was missing.
4s and 5s, and then you got 2 6s, so 9 successes. Unfortunately, that is enough to hit the shape, but as your bullet flies outward, it almost seems to like embed into it, but you watch as it like in real time like seems to like slow down as it passes through them, and then as this figure is rotating, it comes out the other side and like twists and like changes direction and embeds itself into the wall. And I'm gonna have you not roll damage just to save time, but you can tell that you did something, but not quite the damage you were looking for. Was Ryan just also ready to jump at it, or
I was meant to apprehend them.
okay? What is this
And I
looking
was
like? Are you
meant to
like
trying to dispel their invisibility, which I don't know if you want to roll that first,
I mean,
because that would violently affect how easy he can grab an invisible man.
I was just going down the order because I think that like Barefoot is like got the trigger, so he would definitely go first.
Well, of course he would go first. All he has to do is twitch.
Freaking Donnie is brain powers, so he would go next, and then I'm
Yeah.
actually physically moving, so that I would go last.
Okay. Then Donnie, go ahead and roll. What are you doing? Is it like deny
I'm
the
trying
witch?
to deny the witch
Okay.
is. You said it was a warp effect, so I know that it's a warp effect going on there. I'm going to attempt to dispel it.
Yes. As this figure seems to turn towards your guys' direction, you actually feel both Donnie and Hawkins feel this like very terrible feeling, kind of like that like weird feeling you get when like metal rubs against metal, that kind of just like very subtle like uncomfortable feeling of just like watching this figure rotate in like space time.
It's where it is. Deny the witch. Powers. Okay, DN3.
I'm assuming I'm not doing anything because I was focused on,
Yes,
Flash
that was your action basically.
Yeah.
You guys are kind of getting like a
So
surprise round on this
9.
thing, basically.
This is the wrong channel. There we go. R96.
Unfortunately, it was not surprised.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. Usual DN is 3, but if it is harder, I rolled a 5.
Would you like to? Are you fine with 5? Or do you want to spend anything on this?
See how many failed dice is that? 1, 2.
Let me
3,
say this.
4, 5.
As you normally, when you deny the witch, you like reach out and can. It's almost like reaching through the void and like grasping onto like the tether that's this other psyker has to this mortal plane, and kind of like trying to disconnect their USB kind of thing. This almost feels the other way around, as you feel you're like trying to move through this physical space to latch onto them, and as soon as you do, it almost feels like you are grabbing onto the warp and trying to shift the warp itself.
What is my resource pool looking like before I say anything stupid? You know what? I am sitting on 5 wrath. I'm going to spend one of that.
Okay. Yeah, reroll.
And reroll the 5 failures.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
That's-
give your pulse a point of wrath, by the way.
This happens every time. That's why I still have 5 racks.
So that's 7 successes. Do you want to spend any glory? You fine with 7?
I only have 2.
I will say with 7
But this is
successes,
also very
you feel like you
important.
actually do grab hold of them with 7.
Yeah. We'll leave it at that. I only
Okay.
have 2 of those. They're more important.
As you deny the witch, again, you actually feel like you're pulling them back to this plane as you're like pulling them out
My
of the
food's
warp.
ready. I'll be right back.
Okay. And it's like pulling someone out of the water, kind of like resistance, or like pulling them out of mud almost, as you basically push the void off of them and you disperse this this cloud, this like pocket dimension that they had wrapped themselves around with. And you guys all see a humanoid robotic figure, and you realize with horror that it's some sort of like mutated servitor. And as it turns towards you guys, it has like this rivet gun that goes off just as Bruise is about to tackle them, and Lambliano takes the hit, knocking you out of the way, Hawkins. And you realize why it was unaffected by the flashbang, as its like human eyes is like glazed over and whatnot, but the robotic eye was trained in. Ryan,
bitch.
go for it.
All right. Don't fuck me out of this roll like you have been for the past 2 days or 2 sessions. Dicebot, please, I beg.
You need some of that orc magic, like Panda did for me.
Okay, thank God. It's
All right.
it's an okay roll.
3 successes. I will contest this. And just to be fair, I'll roll it in the dice channel. Okay. I got 5 successes.
Ass.
So what happens is as you slam into this thing, it's almost like slamming into a wall. This thing just like doesn't move. It doesn't resist you wrapping your arms around it. It just doesn't seem like it moves as you grab hold of it. So you, by all intents and purposes, have it restrained, but it seems like it's still able to move if it really wants to. I'm not entirely sure what to do now. I guess we would go into initiative. I'm gonna top off my water and think about this. I'll be just a moment.
I will go get coffee.
Alright. And I guess I'm going to go I'll be back.
All right. Top of the initiative. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first since I am
Okay.
close to the freaking servitor thing.
Yes.
I want to try to attack the gun that it has,
Okay.
or try to like knock it, like break it at least.
You can't exactly disarm it unless you want to try and rip the arm off. Again,
Yeah.
it's like a servitor, so it's kind of like all connected bone and robotics and whatnot. It looks
Yeah.
like some sort of like weird modified rivet gun. And again, this like the humanoid aspect of it looks just so bad. It looks rotten, like tainted and probably corrupted. Even you, Bruce, are kind of wondering if you should be touching this thing. Kind of worried, as its skin is like sloughing
As
off.
like from the stuff that I've heard from like zealots or whatever
Yes,
on
yes.
like the ship.
Mm-hmm. You're definitely getting Nurgle vibes, is what I'll say.
Okay. I got
Um,
4 successes for the for trying to tear the arm off.
what is this? Just athletics?
Yeah.
Let me resist with like its oh, what would it be? Probably resilience, probably. Or no,
I'm
what
back.
wouldn't be resilience?
It would be toughness, right?
Yeah, it'd be toughness. Where is
I'm back.
toughness?
Welcome.
How much of the fight have I missed?
None of it.
Okay, good. Just
Ryan's
check.
about to tear its arm off, the gun arm.
Okay, cool.
Oh hell
Um,
yeah!
That's good.
Oh, is toughness? No, it's not an attribute. Where the heck is toughness?
It is an attribute.
Oh, it is an attribute?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just I got 4. What did you get? 5?
I got 4 successes.
Okay. Generally I say like tie goes to the attacker. Basically what this looks like is maybe you don't fully like rip it off and throw it across the room, but you twist the joint, you like break it so it's like loosely dangling.
It's not able to be directly controlled
Yeah.
anymore.
You could see that it was like aiming it at someone behind you, and you just kind of like push it to the side and kind of like break it, and so it can't use that.
Wait.
Let's see. I think it's going to try and it looks down at his arm, it looks up at you, it makes a decision. And it is going to do that same sort of thing where it folds back into the warp. If someone would like to try and deny the witch, they may.
Why, of
Can
course
I
I
deny the
would.
skull?
What?
I would like to bisect it. I'm kidding. I was just
Okay.
Deny.
making a dumb joke.
It's still 96.
Okay, that is enough to stop it. You watch as it tries to wrap itself around with the void, and Donnie just counterspells it basically. What does it look like as you stop this, Donnie? You just like have your hands out?
The flavor for Nikolai saying no is the arm is thrust out and he's muttering his mnemonic chants so he can maintain control of himself while he's reaching into the warp, and he's grasping whatever you're doing and saying, "Nah, no moving."
You watch as its head turns and looks at you, Donnie, and you expect it to look at you with like some sort of like robotic like indifference, just like kind of like a Terminator glare or something, or maybe like frown or something, but instead it almost seems to like start to open its mouth, and it kind of looks like it's smiling, but you can't quite tell, as its jaw kind of like unhinges slightly, the metallic parts of its faceplate just barely holding it together, and this kind of loose flesh dripping as it parts its mouth open as if trying to speak.
Okay.
Who would like to go next? Oh,
I
actually,
would.
Donnie goes next because it's his turn. It's now the enemy's turn again. The servitor already went, so the the administratum clerk attempts to shuffle out of their chair and just kind of wiggles a little bit and then falls over. And that's their turn. That's all they can do. So who would like to go now? Panda, you want to go?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Obrecht sees this thing opening its mouth, smiling, like unhinging or whatever the fuck, like
Yeah.
unhinging his jaw or whatever. I would like
What?
to. What?
Sorry, I want to use the restroom. It's doing what?
Donnie denied the witch on it, and I think it like unhinged its jaw and started giving like a smiling face at him instead of
Yeah,
acting robotic.
like a skeletal smile because its skin is like melted.
Ah, okay.
Anyhow, yeah, I'd like to take my chain axe to its neck.
Okay. I'm gonna give you 2 extra dice for this. One of them I'm not gonna tell you. The other one is it is being restrained by Bruise.
Okay, so the other one is that it wants this to happen.
I didn't say that. But you can
So it
take an
wants
egg
this to
point.
happen. Oh. My character's an idiot, but I'm not, so... Unfortunately, my character is an idiot, so... I am still gonna swing on him.
Go for it.
Let's see. So this is, let me...
Was your first dice a 5 or 6?
I haven't rolled yet. I had
Okay.
to pull up the character sheet. I haven't made any rolls this session
Okay.
yet. Okay, there we go. Got all my dice out. So let's see.
Go for it.
So with that, okay, I guess I just roll all of my dice this time.
Yeah, just keep
um,
track of the first one for me.
Yeah. I always assign my red dice as my red dice.
All right, cool. You have a
yeah.
nice different colored one. Cool.
Yep. I have a couple of different colored ones, so I've just been using those. Okay, so that is 4 successes.
Okay. Anything special on your red one? What's your red one?
No, it's just a 4.
That will be enough to hit it.
Okay. So I guess I'll...
You can shift 1.
Okay, cool. It has shit-ass armor. I guess that's why I was hiding. I was hiding! Anyway.
And the whole void shield would be problematic if not for Nikolai saying no to
Yeah.
Electric Boogaloo.
Okay, so... I mean, it's not a crit, obviously. It's... plus... Let's see. Gonna go ahead and make my roll, and I'll tell you how much extra damage, I suppose. Do 3s do extra damage? I forget.
No. 4s
Okay.
and 5s are
4 above.
successes.
Okay.
And
Just wanted to
6
make sure.
6s are 2.
Okay, so that is 13 damage.
Okay. And you are going to decapitate this thing?
Yes, I am taking it to its neck.
Okay. As Bruise is grasping hold of this thing, you guys watch as Obrecht lunges forward, revving his chain axe, and as it buries itself into the neck and just slowly begins carving like a hot knife through butter. Actually, no, like a cold knife through butter. Like you can push through it, but there is like resistance. It's like very gross. Its head slowly turns and looks at you, like seemingly enjoying the destruction being caused by this mechanical weapon. As its last words, it speaks, One with the machine. And then the head falls off.
Well, that was ominous.
I think I'm gonna need to see a priest after this.
Should we kill the fat one now?
For the love of the...
I can break the legs on his chair.
He fell over.
Oh, never mind. He did that himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was saying that the tech was a little rundown for there to be a proper mechanical department here. But now we have it confirmed.
You guys were hearing like squishing sounds from behind the desk, as you assume the guy is struggling on the floor. But that eventually comes to a stop, and we are out of initiative. Hawkins, Commissar Lambliano is on top of you, and you feel this like kind of weird what? Yes,
Commissar's on top.
she took a bullet and knocked him over as you guys rushed forward.
No, I know. I was making a joke.
Okay, sorry. Yes, her hair got knocked off, and her hat got knocked off, and her hair is dangling in your face, and her lips are so close to yours, as you feel this warmth in your chest, and you realize that it's the hole in her chest is burning into your coat a little bit. And you kind of lift her up, and you can see that there is like this open wound in her chest that goes straight through, like a lightsaber wound that's just like still kind of warm. And you can actually watch as it's like slowly eating away and getting like bigger. And she's like having trouble
eating
breathing.
away at what now?
The wound that she has, the bullet wound
Right.
that she has.
So as in the wound is growing?
Yes, it's like getting bigger.
Okay, is she dead?
I mean, she's looking at you without much left, and I think she like is trying to say something, but it's just coming out as a whisper. And she says,
I have a med kit. I don't know if I can.
Donia. And her eyes kind of glaze over. You can give me a Medicaid check.
Her eyes glaze
She
over.
said-
I don't know if
Tonia? Neat.
okay. Does someone here have a higher intelligence than like 3?
I have a 2.
Higher
I
Check what
too
my
have a
intelligence
2.
is. I also have a 2.
Oh my god, Bruce
for
is
the
as
love of
smart as a
fucking God.
sparkhead.
Gonna make the attempt, I guess. It's a fucking 3d6.
I mean, I could just lend you some glory. I think I have some.
2 successes.
Okay. You pull out the proper instruments for like removing a bullet or like sealing a wound, and you attempt to do so, but the wound just keeps growing larger and you're not really sure what to do to stop it. And as you are like getting out your stuff and trying what you can to do to like, shove stuff into the wound, you're like trying to, test basically by like seeing if the disintegration will spread to, any of the cloths or bandages that you have, and it just seems to be like eating away her flesh.
May I do something?
Yes, there is like a golf ball sized hole through her now.
Fair. I would like to pull out some dirt from my pocket.
Yes.
I am the orc. And I would like to rub it on the wound, as I believe firmly that that fixes problems, because I was taught that in the guard to rub a little dirt on it, and that so far that's worked.
All right, give me a Medicaid check.
Medicaid. I thought this would be the
No.
5 rules of reality situation.
No. No.
That's
No,
not how orcs work.
no.
I know, but it's mildly funny to keep doing this. Anyway, Medicaid. Pooh. Okay, so out of my 2 dice, I got 2 6s, so that's 1 of wrath.
All right.
Fuck.
Gain a point of wrath.
Crazy.
Uh, uh,
So what's the total?
4.
4 successes. You rub some dirt in the wound, and you just continue to watch as the wound keeps growing bigger and bigger and bigger. The dirt
like to
does not
use
seem to be doing
Cynicians.
anything.
Don't think I have
Yeah,
enough
to see if it's a warp effect.
Okay, roll me Cynicians.
Oh,
Oh boy,
you
you fumbled on a psychic tech. Yay!
So you see, here's the thing. You gave me a point of inspiration that you said I could use to undo any roll and re-roll that 1 dice. So I'm gonna re-roll that wrath, spending the single point.
Hold on, let's not be too hasty. You could still get information from.
Perils of the warp. Oh wait, no. It's never mind. It's not.
No, this isn't.
Can't.
We don't immediately go to perils of the warp for this. It's just, there's
Normally, if you fuck up a power, yes, you do, but not Cynicians.
yes, not Cynicians.
I forgot Cynicians is immune.
Mm-hmm. So you got 3 successes.
Yeah, we're gonna wrath that.
Okay.
Down to 4. Let's see if the streak continues.
So you're gonna reroll 6 dice, I assume.
Yes, 6. 66. Two.
So that's 9 total.
Okay.
Hmm. I
Do we
think
wanna
I'm
have
gonna.
it-
What?
Do we want to have it like I physically do anything? Situation.
So
Speaking a few words is all I can do to communicate for the
I'm
moment.
you're trying to figure out if this is warp, and
Yeah.
you do fumble, and I'm just trying to figure out what that fumble is. I'm gonna give you some information. I'm gonna let you have 2 shifts. As you watch as this wound grows larger and larger until it grows so large in her chest that it like actually separates her arm from her body, and then it like continues to eat away. It almost looks like there is something eating away at her, like she's disintegrating. And you've seen something like this before, but you're not quite sure where. But you do sense that there is some sort of taint of the warp here. And as you continue to look at this, it almost looks like there's this kind of like reddish, almost like orange energy, like fire that's burning something away. It's like her body is paper and someone held a candle to the bottom, and it's just slowly burning and eating her away until she's just like ash, basically. And you just watch her lifeless eyes stare off into the distance as you realize that there is only one essence of the warp that can cause this kind of rapid decay. It's Nurgle. So this is some kind of like Nurgle bullet, which doesn't make sense, but this is unlike anything you've ever seen. Especially the like joining with the machine or something, you know. Normally when, you know, demons gather, you know, avatars or whatnot, they like turn, you know, living creatures basically. So they can't touch, you know, blanks, and they usually don't go after servitors or technology because, you know, it's not living. So you've never seen something quite like this before. But you have 2 shifts if you want to try and figure out some more information.
Alright, with the 2 shifts I've got, I
Yes, sir.
would. Let me double check.
And is anyone rolling any other, or is anybody using any other skills to like look at this while this is happening? She's basically like slowly turning into dust. Which also seems vaguely familiar.
Rip Bozo.
Bit Rosa.
They are.
Donnie's getting a lot of winds in the mic.
I'm sorry, I'm on a porch. I'm trying
No.
to shield the mic.
You just, I'm not sure if you're talking is what I'm concerned about, because you have 2 shifts and I just didn't hear anything from you.
Yes, I was saying, unless anyone else has something to do,
Okay.
which I'm happy to wait for. A rules question.
Yes, sir.
Cynicians, it says it's not multi-target, but it also says search the area
Mhm.
within 50 meters.
So basically,
Okay.
you can tell me if you want to look at something in. It's basically like the difference between using a perception and an investigation check. So like,
Okay.
I assume you're looking at specifically the wound, and like, so you're not going to get any
Yeah.
extraneous, but you can roll Cynicians again to look around. Like you can always do more checks, but just like for looking at this in particular, right? What's happening to her?
You said they were being eaten away by red energy. I'd like to know if that energy is growing as it eats them away, or if it's the same amount spreading out slowly.
It looks like it's completely consistent the entire time. It looks like whatever is causing the destruction is basically burning up the energy of whatever it's consuming. You don't think that,
Okay.
you know, this damage is like sentient necessarily. You know, this isn't like, you know, nanomachines or drones or mites or something. This is just like a force that is like washing over her, and as it like tears away, it's like constantly grabbing onto the next part, burning it, and then just moving on.
Was that both shifts or is that one?
No, that's just one.
I'll bank the other.
You know what? I'll actually say that's just kind of you looking at it that you can kind of see. So I'll let you have the other 2 if you still want them.
All right. God damn it.
I feel like that
Gnats,
was
get off
close
my
enough for you to
screen.
just see that it didn't require a shift. Okay. Is anybody else doing anything before Lambliano disintegrates?
I would communicate that it is a warp weapon. Eating her. So I'm not dying with the knowledge.
Oh yeah, you did technically fumble. What is the fumble?
I am stricken with a very bad headache, and I'm kind of crouched down, holding my head for a while.
Okay. Yeah, you're out of commission for a little bit as a lot of crazy stuff just happened for a little bit.
The brain juice is overheating.
Bruce, now that the servitor is dead, it's like slowly kind of falling apart. I think you like pick up its robot arm, and just like the bones kind of like slowly fall out of their sockets, and it just kind of like disassembles itself.
I should probably stop touching this thing.
You think if the administratum man saw this kind of grossness on his floor, he would have a heart attack. Speaking of which, he hasn't made a lot of noise behind his desk for a while. But as you guys are stunned, trying to make sense of what just happened, who is the first to speak up?
I'd like to cut his desk in half.
All right, you do so.
Alright.
You can see him back there. Again, just his rolls spilling out from his body. You really can't tell if he's wearing any clothing other than the jacket that was draped over his shoulders that has now fallen to the ground. And you just see his body just laying there on the ground. And he just kind of looks like a mass of flesh with a chair stuck in it.
Oh, is he? I think he's stuck. Guys?
Hmm?
I think
I
he's
am
stuck.
currently out of commission. I don't know what you're looking at me for.
I'm just...
Can I just walk around and get a better look at him?
Sure. You can walk all the way around him.
Woo!
It looks like his pudgy little legs are kind of close to the chair, and his arms are seemingly stuck underneath of him. Actually, maybe there's like one arm that's kind of like maybe crooked, that's sticking out, but his face has just been mashed into the floor, and you can't even see his ears, as just like the fat from his back has collapsed over on top of himself. And you don't see him moving at all.
I poke him with the barrel of my rifle.
Okay. It like kind of squishes in. Like, he's basically a beanbag chair for all intents and purposes. But yeah,
Alright.
he does not respond.
I see. Well, gents, heresy involved. Many nukes deployed.
Exterminatus.
I mean, overall would explain all of the bullshit that a plague was on this planet. That being said, we have been in very close proximity to whatever this plague is, so that's concerning.
You're right. Suicide is exterminatus.
Do we need to bring anything back to be tested or pure cleaned?
The body of the man slowly begins to like deflate, He fell on his face and suffocated. So he's
Oh.
dead.
Oh, grand.
Yes.
Oh.
Fucking nerd.
Wasn't trying to make that a mystery, but yeah.
I figured he either suffocated or just
Yeah.
insta killed himself from the weight.
Yeah, basically. You
I
guys
know
are left
I'm on
with
the
more
floor.
questions than answers.
Glutton's keratin.
Oh yeah, you wanna gather any of those any of that stuff?
I'm just minding the party that we're gathered there.
I'll say everybody can collect 1 drachma, because you can just each get a piece.
Oh hell yeah!
It would have been harder if he was like an active NPC that was gonna resist, but he's dead now, so just yeah.
So we each get a drachma?
Yeah, so you can each get another item.
Sweet. Do we get any XP?
Well, this chapter isn't finished, so I'm not gonna award XP yet.
Fuck.
All right. You know what? We're halfway through.
Halfway there.
Ryan, how about you roll 2d10?
Uh-oh.
All right.
Ryan.
Wait, are you
the
sure you
world
want me
rests
to
upon
roll
your
that?
shoulders?
Yes, I do.
The world rests upon your shoulders.
How many d10s?
2.
2.
Boy.
We get
All
12
right.
XP.
12 XP.
Hey, I'll take that.
What? Banking that and storing it.
And you know what, Ryan? For getting Max there, I'll give you a wrath for that.
Hooray!
Okay. Is there anything else that you guys want to do, like in the office, in the building, or anything? Or would you like to end the session here for now?
I think this is a pretty solid spot. We freaking.
I
We're-
do
okay.
one. I'd like
I'd like to
give
know
other people.
what was supposed to happen, since we're already past it now. What was the intended
Okay, I'm gonna
series of events?
I'm gonna stop the session.